Hi guys, my name is Matt. I'm here with LeatherUp. Today we're going to teach you how to pack for a weekend ride. Whether that's a 3-day, 4-day, we're going to teach you what you need as essentials to take with you, how to pack it to save the most possible space and stuff as much stuff in your saddlebag as possible. The essentials that you're going to need, today we have your choice of helmet, you choose some boots, you're going to need a spare pair of shoes, leather jacket, your leather vest or cut, depending on however you like to call it. You're going to need winter gloves, summer gloves, face masks, some bandanas, skull cap, a rain suit. It's going to be essential for anywhere you go, even if it's for a day, a couple hours. It's always good to have it on you at any time. You're going to need your main leather jacket, preferably armored, spare pair of jeans, a couple shirts. You're going to want socks and underwear. Now, the method to packing a bag all comes down to how you layer it. Essentially, what you want to do is you want to pack what you don't need the most or most frequently, and you want to keep that at the bottom. The things that you're going to pull out more than once a day, you want it in the middle to the top. So for this, we're going to put our helmet aside. We're not going to pack that. That's something you're going to ride with. Your boots are something you're going to ride with. And the leather jacket, you're going to ride with that too. These are things you're not going to need to pack right away. So what I'm going to start with, your heavy, either winter or cold night heavy jacket. That's either denim or something similar. This is not going to be your leather jacket. The way to pack things, instead of layering it like you normally would in your drawers at home, you're going to want to roll them up. This saves a little space and makes everything else, when you're rolling it up, all fit together. Next thing you're going to need, spare pair of shoes. Something comfortable, durable, in case you wreck your boots, anything like that. You're not going to want to be in your boots all day anyways, especially after you get off your bike after a long ride. Whether it's even a couple hours or a whole day. Pack the shoes like you would inside of a shoe box so that they contour to each other. Stuff them in there. Right next to your heavy jacket. It's going to look something like this. Gives you enough room to keep everything else in place. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to want to pack your day-to-day outfits all together. That means a shirt, a pair of jeans, and you're going to want to roll them together like this. That way you have your whole outfit ready to go. Pre-packed, pre-planned. Out of sight, out of mind now. You want those on the bottom. But you're only going to be reaching for those probably once a day. It's good to have them probably closer to the bottom where things that you're going to need daily are going to be easier to reach. Now I like to keep more than one pair of jeans on me at all times, but this is just a weekend ride. You're probably going to be wearing your jeans with chaps around them or over them. So you're probably already wearing your first pair. Now, when packing your cut, you want to be careful. You want to make sure that the inside concealment pocket, for whether you have weapons or anything like that, or whatever you have concealed, you want to make sure that that's already taken care of and taken out of before you start packing. Now, to note, this is actually a really great jacket made by X Element. Nice vest. It's got enough space in the back and really thick back for any kind of club patches you might have, anything like that. Make sure everything is really tight as you can get it. Let's go from the left side to the right side. Trying to keep as much spare space as possible. Chaps come next. It's likely that you already know the weather for the day before you go out. So these can hang in the middle just in case anything like that changes. That way you have easy access to it. By now you'll see we still have more than half space left. Got enough room for a lot of stuff in here. We're going to take a break from packing the main part of this. I can show you a little bit what you're going to do in the side pockets here. One of the more essential things you're going to need are gloves. Accessories for your head, accessories for riding. The weather changes a lot out there. You never really know what's going to happen. Even if you've already read the weather report for the week, anything could change. So what you want to have ready for any kind of environment, you want heavy gloves, whether they're rain resistant, heated gloves, or just made for the snow. And these you're going to fold. You're going to want to try to get as deep down, save as much space in that side pocket as possible, and give enough room to make sure that these nighttime goggles don't bend or break when you put them in there. They want to breathe nicely. You don't want to stuff it like the rest of the stuff. The plexiglass, but it could snap. You never know, really. So this is going to be easily accessible at the top. Kind of be gentle with those, but make sure it's nice and secure when you close the top. You want to make sure you have a skull cap, enough room, enough bandanas, face masks just in case, whether it's rain or snow, anything like that. These are going to go on the bottom of your other spare side pocket. Your summer gloves you're probably going to wear. These are your pretty standard gloves. You might have cutoffs. However you do it. But you're going to need a pretty standard pair of lightweight gloves just for riding in general. Sunglasses are going to be your best friend out there. If you're a long-time rider, you already know this. You need something to protect your eyes, keep the bugs out. All that. That goes right there. Right at the top, right when you're ready. The front of this, generally every pair of saddlebags or any kind of leather carrying case is going to come with a rain protective bag already in it. This is going to be the front pocket. Keep it there, that way in case you get into some really heavy weather, you can protect everything all at once. You don't have to pull anything out and panic about it. This is a great place also to fit the toolkit. Maxim makes a great toolkit, 30-piece set. You don't need the box. You just want to take it out and make sure all the pieces are in there. Stuff it in the front right here. Make sure it's secure. Put your smokes in there, whatever else you got. Make sure you got enough for the trip, unless you already know your route, and know that there's enough stops in the way. One thing to note is spare gasoline is always going to be a good thing for you to keep at any time, somewhere on your bike. Moving on from that. The windbreaker is a good idea to keep somewhere at the top. We're going to do this one last, actually. Put this over here for now. Now, this rain suit is honestly a lifesaver. The last thing you want to do is be riding through the rain that you think is going to be a light sprinkle, and then it turns into a storm or something worse, and everything is soaking, your socks, your shirt, your pants. It makes for a really uncomfortable time, especially when you're back of that bike for hours. It's the last thing you want. Make sure you have a pair of pants and a top, or you can just get a whole rain suit. X-Element makes these. You can find these on LeatherUp.com right now. I think we even have a sale. Feel free to roll these together like you did everything else. Now this is going to take up the majority of the pack, so you want to make it as tight as possible. I try to push this to the front. It's going to only take up about half of the space horizontally. So you have enough room for any spare underwear, t-shirts, socks, things like that. And that was the windbreaker right there. We're not going to pack the leather jacket. You should be wearing this as much as possible. If you do find that you have time or you have a reason to take it off, you can pack it. You're going to need to remove a little bit more of that. It's going to be very big. So that's why most of these saddlebags come with a nice spare touring bag with it. You could get the whole jacket in here, but that's up to you. So guys, that's all the essentials you're going to need for a weekend ride. What are you doing? If Friday through Sunday, you should only need a few pairs of clothing. You're going to definitely need your rain suit, multiple pairs of gloves, goggles, sunglasses, toolkit. Additional things you might want to bring just in case: first aid kit, lots of pairs of socks and underwear. You want to make sure that you have packed it all the way to the top. There's always a little bit of extra room, but you want to make sure that you have got everything that you need. The last piece that's absolutely important is the main piece of this, which is the saddlebag. Now this saddlebag comes from X-Element. You can find this on LeatherUp.com along with everything inside the saddlebag. This saddlebag comes with an additional roll bag for the top, and on the back here you can actually strap it to the sissy bar. What I'm going to show you right now is one of its best features. Additionally to the roll bag, these have a very special release function. It's nothing more annoying than having to undo straps every time you want to stop. Make sure it's tight as you want it. The cool thing about the special easy release is that no matter where you are, within a few seconds you can get both sides up and access to everything that you need right away. Once again, guys, I'm Matt with LeatherUp.com. Everything that you found here today in these bags is going to be at LeatherUp.com. Find all of our promos and sales on our Google+, Facebook, and Twitter accounts. Please subscribe down below, and we're going to be putting up a lot more tutorials that are helpful just like this coming out pretty soon. Until then, we'll see you on the road.